The Vanguard Information Technology Index Fund, ticker symbol VGT. I believe everybody should be buying this thing because the growth on this thing has just been insanely high. And me personally, I don't see how it won't continue. I mean, it may not be these numbers forever, but with technology becoming more and more incorporated into everything that we do, I don't see how this fund doesn't continue to thrive. So with it being pretty expensive, one thing that's helped me out a little bit is starting to slowly go into this just with fractional shares. You can do this on Robinhood, Webull. I think even Charles Schwab has it. I'm not sure if Fidelity's doing it yet. They either already are or they've mentioned that they probably would. I know Vanguard currently does not, which I don't like, but it is what it is. Maybe at some point they'll do that, but that's, the one thing I don't like about it is just the fact that, most things of value that are good in the long haul are just so expensive now. For the average person, it's hard. I mean, think of how many people, would take to, that would take forever just to save up $407 just to get one share of this. I mean, myself included, that's tough. I mean, every month. Not to mention there's other investments that I want. I don't want to just, all in on just this one fund. So, just to get enough to get one share is very expensive. So, with Robinhood and some of these other ones doing these fractional shares now, it makes it a lot easier for the average Joe to at least get started. So, I've been doing just, what I can month to month on this one and just kind of slowly dollar cost averaging in when I can. So, that's a great way to do it. And so let's look at the holdings here. So this is just going to show us the top 10 holdings. I think on Vanguard you can show like literally the whole list, which I have looked at, but the main names are familiar. Your Apple, your Microsoft, Visa, MasterCard, Salesforce, all the big companies that seem like they continually grow and grow each year. So, but yeah, there's tons of others. I think this fund, I believe it holds something around 350 to 370, somewhere in there, amount of stocks. Not that important, really, unless you really want to look at that. Best place to look at that list, just go right on Vanguard's website, VGT. If I can remember to do it, I'll throw a link if you want to look at it. But, so yeah, the performance, and once again, 21.62. That's in the last 10 years. So if you compare that to VTI, total stock market fund, it beats that by about 7%. If you can also compare that to VU, it beats that also by about 7%. So it's outpaced the market. Obviously, that doesn't mean that's going to happen forever, so I would still invest into VTI and VU as well. I think those are obviously good funds, as anybody else that talks about that pretty much feels the same way. But, yeah, I don't see how you can not put some money into this one. I don't see VGT talked about a lot out there, and I think it should be gotten a lot more attention than it does. So I strongly recommend getting this whenever you can. That's pretty much it. I don't want to get too in depth on anything boring about this stuff. It's just that to me that's a buy. If you look at this historic data place here on Yahoo, you can kind of go back and see the history. But yeah, the last couple of years, it's grown like crazy. So for me, I'm looking at, if there's a market dip, that just makes shares cheaper for me to get to hold for the long term. So that's why I'm looking at it. I think it's a long-term hold. And that's it for this one. I'll have some more coming up later.